Okay, a sphere. Actually, it also touches on something else that's going to come later. How do I describe a sphere? What's the definition of a sphere?
Shape with no sides.
Oh, what's a side?
Only one side.
Let me start with a circle then. What's the definition of a circle?
It's round.
What makes it round?
No edges.
Sorry?
No edges.
What's an edge? Doesn't it have an edge? Without an edge, you can't decide if you're inside or outside?
It would hurt.
So let me give you a different way to think about this. A sphere is the set of all points that are a given distance from the centre.
In 3 dimensions.
In 3 dimensions. In 2 dimensions, you have a circle. So I can actually define a circle. We'll come back to this idea. Actually, we usually do this. We usually go, what do we usually do? We did it with complex numbers, right? You'll remember we wrote complex numbers like this.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do the same thing but with vectors. So I'm going to go position minus the centre length is the radius. Or in 3 dimensions, I'm going to do exactly the same equation and get a sphere. It's the same equation, it's just in 3 dimensions. All that matters is whether these are 2D vectors or 3D vectors. The only problem is the letter x. Now the textbook doesn't explain it this way, which is why I'm getting stuck on what to use here. Because x is going to confuse us because we want an x, y and z coordinate. So I'm actually going to change this x to something else. Why don't I just use a? It's my vector a, that'll do. I'm going to start with a simpler one. Oh, no, we can probably do that. Suppose, should I ask you for an algebra one or one with numbers in it first?
Algebra.
Algebra?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure Ray wants algebra.
Yeah.
So suppose let a equal xi plus yj plus zk. Right? And my centre is defined by something. Now the formula has HKL. Okay. HI plus K. Oh, I can't even use a K. Wow. That's confusing, isn't it? Okay, let me define this differently. Let C, the centre, be the point H, K, L. Be careful how you write that L. I don't know why they chose L, but they chose L. Don't write it like this. You will mistake it for a 1 on the exam. You will. Because you're under stress, you're in a rush. Don't write it like that. Okay, what does this tell me? The distance between them, how do I get that? Pythagoras. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared plus z minus l squared is r. Now square both sides. And you get the formula on the formula sheet. I'm pretty sure you have done some functions by now, so you understand this is a shift from the centre. It's just in 3 dimensions instead of the usual 2. Usually use h and k, now we use hk. So for example, now we might need the textbook. What's the first example say?
You can just take them.
Okay. You've got to practice saying things out loud.
I'm good at that.
Okay. Determine the equation. They should say the Cartesian equation. The equation of the circle with centre 4 minus 1, 2, and radius 6. That is messy writing.
I actually don't know what that says. Angle of this circle with centre 4.
Determine the equation, equation of the circle with centre 4 minus 1, 2, and radius 6. X minus 4 squared plus y plus 1 squared plus z minus 2 squared equals 6.
Oh, it's like a circle, but it goes longer.
Yeah, it's a circle in 3 dimensions. That's a sphere.
That's pretty cool.
This is actually technically the Cartesian equation of a sphere. It just said the syllabus doesn't say equation of the sphere.
Isn't it?
Sorry?
Squared.
Oh, sorry, 6 squared, thank you. 36, thank you. This is the Cartesian equation because the vector equation would be minus, carefully, 4i hat plus j hat minus 2k hat equals 6 is the vector equation. But this is the one they're asking for.
Wait, why is your I and J a K opposite?
It's not because I'm subtracting 4, subtracting negative 1.
Why is it 4
subtracting
positive?
2. Because there's a minus here.
Oh,
Well, that means I've done something wrong.
I've done something wrong.
That means that's minus and that's plus. Thank you. Thank you. I'm subtracting the point. Or take the brackets away, go minus, plus, minus. Which is what I instinctively did. Forgot what we're doing in brackets. Can you go the other way? Determine the centre and radius. Centre and radius. Radius of the circle whose equation is x plus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared plus z plus 2 squared equals 4. Can you read it off that equation?
The radius is 2.
Uh-huh.
And the centre is negative 1, 3, negative 2.
And the centre, carefully, is subtracting, so negative 1, 3, negative 2. But it can be more complicated because you might not get it factorised like this. You might have to factorise first, which might require completion of the square. Do you remember how to complete the square?
Mm-hmm.
You might need to do that for harder questions.
Can you give us an example?
Sorry?
Are you going to have that on the exam? Or give us an example?
Eventually, yes, but not this exam. This is 3
Can you
dimensions.
give us an example? Like,
Sorry?
practicing, can you give us an example?
Yes, but I think you'll have to give me a moment to work one out.
Okay.
Give me a moment and I'll get you one. So let's try again. Your goal is the centre and radius. And your equation is x squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 2y plus z squared equals 3. So your goal is to turn this equation into something that looks like, wherever my equation's gone, this. So yeah, like this or this. Notice in particular there's no xy term or yz term or xz term. If there is, it's probably not a sphere. It's probably a spheroid, obloid, whatever you want to call it. But you have to think, how do I complete the square? What do I have to add? Add it to both sides, blah, blah, blah. I think this is harder than the textbook goes, but it's certainly possible in the syllabus. That's a hint. Completing the square.
Is that 4x?
Yes, yes, 4x. We're in Queensland, of course it's 4x.
Oh, that was a 6. Top
Yeah, no, 4, yeah, 4. No, definitely 4, sorry. It is the very far end of the board for you.
Yeah.
You're getting distortion. You can do 6 if you like, it's just a bit messy a fraction. Check how you guys are going before I write it up. What can I add here, Ben? What can I add here? So this is a perfect square, so I can write it like that.
4. Oh.
Yeah, I wanted this Ben to think about it. But correct. That should be 4. And this one should be a 1. So I'm adding 4 and 1 to both sides. Remember doing that, Ben?
Yeah.
Okay, then you go, radius is root 8, simplify the third, centre is